Chapter 16 Animal World. Hello, I am your animal friend. You have seen me many a time on roads, in processions, marriages, and many other places. Some of you have even enjoyed a ride on me. Do you recognize me? Yes, I am a horse. People use me for farm work, pleasure, in battles, and for transport. You will learn more about me later. First, let me introduce you to some more animal friends of mine and tell you about them. Animals usually live and move around in groups. Living in groups helps them protect themselves from their enemies, gather food and water, search for shelter, and raise their young ones. Their group is led by a strong, powerful, and responsible leader who protects them from all dangers and takes major decisions in the group. Let's study more about them. A group of monkeys is called a troop. It comprises of both males and females with a mature male as a leader. There are approximately 50 to 60 monkeys in a troop. The elephants move in herds. The herd consists of 10 or more female elephants and their young. Their leader is usually the oldest female who takes decisions and protects her herd from enemies. She is called the matriarch. The king of the jungle, the lion, too lives in groups having 8-10 members in it. Most of them are lioness and only 2-3 are males. The job of the lioness is to hunt for prey and provide food to the male lions and the cubs. She also warns the pride in case of any danger. Fish swim together in thousands at the same speed to confuse the attacker. They swim in groups called shoals. Wolves, foxes, and jackals hunt in groups. Their group is called a pack. A pack usually has 6-7 members. Birds fly together in flocks. Mother and father bird bring up their young ones together. Insects like bees, ants, and termites live in groups called colonies. The colony usually consists of 1. A queen. There is one queen who lays eggs and is the leader of the colony. 2. Drone. Drones are the males whose work is to help in reproduction. They are a few in number. 3. Workers. Workers are thousands in number. All of them are females. They work all the time to bring food, protect their colony from enemies, and repair their ant hill or beehive. A sweet trip. How do we get honey? Honey bees use their long tube-like honey stomach. The honey bees then return to their beehives and pass the nectar to the worker bees. These bees then spread the nectar in honeycombs. Here it becomes a thick syrup when water evaporates from it. The bees then make the nectar dry by fanning it with their wings. The bees now seal the cell of the honeycomb with wax. It is stored there till humans collect it. Now people harvest honey in artificial hives too. Apiculture is the maintenance of beehives by humans, who are called beekeepers. Bees are kept in a location called the beehive or an apiary. Bee collecting nectar from flowers. Honeycomb. Bee helper maintaining the beehive. Factopedia. There are approximately 9-10 million species of animals that inhabit the earth. Their size varies from a few cells to animals as huge as giant squid and blue whale. Life skills. We should never tease or provoke any animal. They can prove to be our best friends if we love them and take care of them. Animal behavior. Animals can be classified on the basis of their behaviors. Some animals are shy and do not come near us. They hide themselves on seeing humans. For example, rats, moles, deer, birds, and insects. There are others who are very friendly. Animals such as dogs, cats, hens, cows, etc. are friendly to humans. They come close to us and accept our pat or food. Dolphins are very friendly and playful animals. We must not tease or provoke animals around us. They attack us or become aggressive only when we tease them. Protecting themselves. Different animals have developed different methods of protecting themselves. Some of them hide themselves from their enemies, concealing themselves in burrows, under rocks and leaves. Turtles hide themselves under their shells. There are some other animals who use camouflages and warning colors as the way of protecting themselves. Special mutual relationships. Animals, like humans, help each other in many ways. There is a special relation between one species of animals and the other. For example, a few birds like cattle egrets and oxpeckers sit on the back of cows or buffaloes and giraffes or oxen and eat the insects on their body and also take rest there. This in turn helps the animals to get rid of the insects and parasites from their bodies. In forests, monkeys and birds raise alarm and alert their fellow animals about the danger that is coming. A bird called plover enters the mouth of a crocodile and feeds on the meat stuck in its mouth, and in the process cleans the crocodile's teeth. The crocodile does not harm. Appearance of animals. We see a number of animals around us. Animals are of different shapes, sizes, and appearance. Some animals like deer, elephants, rabbits, and donkeys have big outer ears called the external ears. Some others, like birds and lizards, do not have big outer ears. They have holes on the sides of their heads. These are called internal ears. Ears help the animals to detect danger or search their prey. In some animals, they also help in regulating their body temperature. However, some animals, like snake, do not have ears. They feel the movement or sound through the vibrations on the ground. Animals are classified as mammals, insects, birds, reptiles, etc. All of them have different coverings on their body. Amphibians, like frogs and toads, have loose, moist skin. Reptiles, like snakes and lizards, have scales over their bodies. Fish also have scales all over their body. Birds have feathers on them. Factopedia. The tongue of a blue whale weighs as much as a whole elephant. A baby blue whale is called a calf and weighs up to 27,000 kilograms and is 8 meters long. Mammals mostly have hair called fur on their body. Some, like zebra, tiger, etc., have short hair, and the other, like yak and polar bear, have thick and shaggy hair. The fur is according to the climate of their habitat. It helps them control their body temperatures. Reproduction in animals. All animals, birds, and human beings produce young ones of their own kind. They either lay eggs, from which babies are hatched, or give birth directly to their young ones. This process is called reproduction. It is very important because without this species will be extinct. The animals love and take care of their babies. Animals reproduce in two ways. 1. By laying eggs. They are called oviparous. 2. By giving birth to babies. These are called mammals or viviparous animals. Birds, insects, reptiles, and fish lay eggs. Let us have a look at the structure of an egg. The egg has a hard outer covering called a shell. The shell protects the baby inside. The developing baby inside the shell is called an embryo. Within the shell, a white liquid called albumin is present along with a yellow-colored yolk. The yolk provides food for the growing baby. All animals have a life cycle, which means there are various growth stages of an animal from the embryo to an adult. Mammals. The animals like dog, cat, deer, elephant, tiger, and humans are all mammals. They give birth to their young ones directly and feed the babies on mother's milk. The mammals look after their young ones till they become adults. Animals, friends of humans. Animals are very helpful for human beings. Animals like cow, goat, and buffalo give us milk. They are called milch animals. Sheep gives us wool. We get eggs from hen and duck. The meat of goat is eaten by humans. Honeybee gives us honey. Earthworms, also called the farmer's friends, loosen the soil and make it fertile to grow crops. Animals like ox and buffalo are used to plug. Animals like horse, elephant, and camel are used by humans to transport people and goods from one place to another. Animals are used by humans for research and testing. We also keep some animals as pets. They serve as companions to differently abled people. Animals such as dogs are useful in catching criminals and sometimes even save us from them. We also obtain products like leather, fur, ivory, and pearl from some animals. Factopedia. Sharks lay the biggest eggs in the world. Factopedia. Dolphins live in groups called pods or school. They are believed to be very intelligent as compared to the other animals. Animals as transport. Besides all the products and help these animals give us, they have been used for carrying goods and people since times immemorial. They are known as beasts of burden. Let's see some such animals. Camels. Camels, the most commonly used mode of transport in a desert. It can walk easily on sand and can survive without water for days together. It is also known as the ship of the desert. Bullocks. In villages, bullock carts are used for transportation. Yaks and mules. They are used as means of transport in the hilly areas. Elephants. Elephants are used mostly in jungles to carry very heavy loads. They are also used to transport people and for joy rides. Horses. Horses are animals used for transport and for pleasure. They have been used in battlefields and also for working in farms. A horse is a very graceful animal known for its power and speed. It is a very essential means of transport. Hey friends, let me tell you in detail about myself. Horses have been used by kings to draw chariots in the battlefields. The power of king was estimated by the number of horses he possessed. Horse carriages are used in rural areas even today. They are known as tongas or tum-tums. They are still popular in cities like Agra, Lucknow. Horses are also used in Indian marriages from ancient time. The bridegroom arrives at the bride's house riding a horse. Every procession includes decorated horses. Horse riding is a sport and also a means of entertainment. For riding a horse comfortably, saddles are used. Horses travel in all kinds of terrain. Saddles, stirrups, bridles, reins, halters, bits, and harnesses are all forms of horse tack. It is an equipment equipped on a horse to make riding comfortable. Horses are made to wear horseshoes to protect their hooves. Factopedia. Horses use their ears, eyes, and nostrils to express their mood. They communicate their feelings through facial expressions. The brave and loyal horse Chetak. In the 16th century AD, a king named Maharana Pratap ruled over parts of northwestern India. He had to fight many battles during his lifetime. In most of his battles, his gallant horse named Chetak fought courageously with his master and guarded his master's life. Of the many battles Maharana Pratap fought, the Battle of Haldighati was the most important. During the battle, the army of Rana Pratap was only 1/4 of that of the enemy. But Chetak, like his master, was not afraid. Sensing that its master's life was in danger, it took its master with great difficulty to safety, that is, away from the battleground. Chetak, in doing so, lost his life and died as one of the greatest heroes of history. Chetak's statue can be seen along with that of Maharana Pratap in various places in India. Care for the animals, love is all they need. As seen in Chetak's story, animals are very faithful to us and love and protect us. But we must make sure we also love them and take complete care of them. Domestic animals should be properly fed and kept in clean shelters. We should never tease them or be cruel to them by overburdening them. A quick recall. Animals usually move around in groups. Some animals are shy, whereas others are playful and friendly with humans. Animals provide us with many products like milk, eggs, meat, wool, leather, pearl, ivory. Animals like bullocks, camel, elephant, and horse are called beasts of burden. A horse is the most graceful and powerful animal friend of humans. Animals reproduce in two ways, by laying eggs and by giving birth directly to their young ones.